Oh, Christ. Hello, and welcome to College Cheese Podcast, episode 18. I think it is 18.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yay, our podcast is legal.
Yeah, we can't drink yet, but we're legal.
Yep. So you can, guys and girls listening or watching this, you can hit on the podcast now and not get tracked down by the cops.
Though, why would you want to? Because it's just us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just us. Nobody loves us.
This is very true.
I feel like I want to go cut myself with a butter knife now.
Yeah, it is number 18. I just checked.
Okay. So we're legal. We can't drink yet, but we're legal.
Mm-hmm.
And as always, I'm your legal host, Al. And legally joining me is this guy.
What's up?
Again.
And practically over the hill me.
Yeah. You're not that old.
I feel old.
Yeah, I feel old too. My stomach was hurting earlier for no reason.
Oh, I get that a lot. Trust me.
Yo, I got my lumbago is acting up. I don't even know what lumbago is.
My lumbar
Yeah,
is
my
acting up.
Baraka is out of place.
You're Barack Obama. So
Can you imagine this, like Barack Obama just coming out?
Barack
and just
Obama
going
being a disease?
Probably not. No.
So anyway,
Barack Obama, he just comes out for a speech and just like chink chink.
that's racist. He comes out and chink chink.
He comes
Now I
out.
say
with cheeks.
chink.
He comes
Barack
out with
Obama?
cheeks.
So all right. So anyway, we'll let's see. We'll do our recap of last week. We talked about some Marvel and Injustice and Street Fighter controversies and stupid diva controversies in Overwatch.
Yeah. That skin is awesome, by the way.
It is. We got it. It's pretty sweet. And like Joe told me, if you use the boosters, the siren comes on.
Mm-hmm.
Though I don't know when we'll get to use it, because I'm pretty sure everybody's going to be running to Diva.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah. Even people who don't have her skin just run to Diva.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fun times.
So has anybody played Diva and just immediately tried to go after Lucio
No.
using
Why?
that skin?
Oh God, it's because he's black.
Leave Aaron to the racist jokes.
I can get away with it.
No, you can't. None of us can get away with
Not
it.
in America. Not anymore.
Woo America.
Yay.
It's a flag.
Land of the free, where you can't be your own culture. You have to be American.
Land of the free and home of the rich.
No, welcome to the land that steals other people's culture and claims it as its own.
They don't even do that anymore. It's like they steal other people's culture and then make it American because nobody can have any other cultures because they find it offensive.
Did I just say that?
America. Anyway, yeah.
Anyway.
So, anyway, speaking of good old America, we also talked about Call of Duty World War II. Fun times there, because hey, you know how much we love our Call of Duty.
You know
That's
that
good.
Call of Duty
was
started
Modern
in World War II.
Modern
was
Warfare
actually good
2,
back
I
then.
believe.
I totally missed what Joe said because you were talking.
Oh,
Like Call of Duty started in World War II.
Yeah.
Call of Duty 1, Call of Duty 2, Call of Duty 3.
And then it tried to go to the future, and then people didn't like it.
Yeah.
So they're going back. They're going back to their roots.
I
Like
did.
every other game these days.
I didn't mind the futuristic setting, but then again, I like futuristic stuff. So
Call of Duty is fun in a closed encounter, in a closed encompassed space with friends.
Yeah.
local.
Yeah. It's fun local. That's it.
So I can run around Rust and just knife people.
Yeah.
That's all I did. I just walked around the outer edge of the stage and hid in a pipe and would knife people as they went by.
Yeah.
So let's see. We talked about some Guilty Gear Revelator 2, and we all tried the demo.
Yep.
And biking with her walk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that wasn't the demo came out Thursday?
The demo came out last Monday.
It came out May 1st.
last Monday, because it literally came out while we were on
Yeah,
the
it came out
podcast.
while we were on the podcast.
Oh, so
That's
yeah, we
right.
can talk about that today.
Yeah. I mean, like, was it, biking with her walk.
Yeah, or like,
I mean, we all know how much I like fan service, but
that
That
walk
walk.
was a little much.
yeah, because like that's not even how she walked before.
It doesn't fit her personality.
Yeah,
Well, save it for the topic.
we might as well talk about it now.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
We're on it right now, so we might as well.
So yeah, so Biken's walk. As much as I like fan service, like it doesn't like I feel like it doesn't fit the character. It's not even how she walked before. It's
Yeah.
She walked like didn't she go kind of like hunched over?
Yeah.
Not super hunched over, but yeah. Now all of a sudden it's like, oh hey, just
She's kind of like
bam!
smug and chesty.
yeah. And then
Her run is pretty cool though.
yeah, her insta kill is.
Oh yeah, her insta kill is so fucking godlike. Oh my god.
Have you seen it?
I believe I did say it.
Yeah. If not, I can show it to you after. But
Okay.
yeah, her insta kill is awesome. And then Answer.
Yeah, you let me try out Answer, and he's different.
Answer's weird.
Yeah, he's really weird. I'm not sure if I like him.
I thought he would play like Bang, but yet and still he doesn't.
He's got the movement options like Bang does, but he doesn't have the whatchamacallit, the J-pop sign startup stuffs
Right.
Yeah.
where he makes the sigils with his different moves. And
Yeah, it seems like he just ricochets off the scrolls and the cards he puts up in the air. So he looks very mix-up-y.
What'd you guys think of his insta kill?
it was, let me try to remember it.
It was the giant snake.
Oh yeah, the
it seems
Orochimaru thing.
very Orochimaru from
Or
Naruto.
Sasuke. Yeah, it looked pretty cool. It wasn't bad.
Yeah, it wasn't terrible.
I liked his one of his super stuff, the 52 pickup.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Super.
it's literally Gambit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then the other one where it's just like, oh, I make 4 clones, and then like, hey, pinwheel, shuriken. Let's all hold hands and spin around as we kill you.
Yeah.
Let's see. I love Answer's face when he gets hit by Faust's the poke.
Yeah.
Poke in the butt.
Yeah.
You've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
And then Biken's face when she gets hit by.
Also, I noticed, well, outside of Biken and Answer, I got to try out Eddie. Zato, I noticed that when you summon Eddie, he leaves the puddles out there.
Yeah, because that was like one of the things that they
Yeah,
fixed.
so
Well, not
that's-
fixed, but they changed because like more of his stuff causes puddles.
Yeah, so Eddie can pop out of the puddles and be like, "Oh, hey!" You don't always have to summon him right after doing one of his hell spikes, or
Oh, great.
summon him right at his feet. So
More Eddie.
yeah,
I did see an article on SRK that showed off some jam combos that were really, really sick,
Okay.
yeah.
which I would like to try and learn.
I do say that it feels like Guilty Gear's combo wise is a little bit easier to get into than Blaze Blue.
I would disagree and say it's the other way around, but then again, I haven't played like new Rev 2 besides Biken and Answer,
Yeah.
so
Because I was able to get to the last column in advance over me playing Central Fiction. I was only able to get past the beginner's bracket for move tutorials.
Speaking of which, Central Friction is on sale. Maybe still.
yeah.
It was on sale.
I was able to do a bunch of people's basic stuff, and I was only able to do most of S's advanced, and I think like one other person's advanced.
Okay. But overall, Rev 2, like what do you guys think of like the 2 new characters? Do you think it'd be worth purchasing or waiting on it?
I'd say wait.
Okay.
Yeah, I say way too.
I'm not as big into Guilty Gear as I once was, and Biken and Answer aren't worth that right now.
Even like if it was like I think that like you think the upgrade's gonna be 20 or 25? I say 25.
It'd probably be 25. If it's anything more, then it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rev 2 right now, from what I saw, it feels more like a patch with 2 new characters. But
It's very green. I noticed that.
yeah,
So all the menus are green. Okay.
I do like the changes that they did, especially to Zato. But I will wait.
Yeah. All right. That's fair. So let's see. We got some Injustice news to talk about. Because they revealed Fighter Pack 1, which included Starfire, Red Hood, and a certain cold person.
To nobody's surprise.
To nobody's surprise, we saw it coming by a mile, Sub-Zero. Your thoughts, gentlemen, on these 3 characters?
Now, I would be pissed, but there is one very simple fact that I'm not.
Okay.
Sub-Zero does not have a teleport.
Okay. Yep.
That will make him normal to block and probably not banned in tournament.
Well, technically, Supergirl has Scorpion's teleport move.
Yeah.
Where she comes in from.
Okay.
Yeah, so
So.
I think Supergirl's going to be a problem. But we'll see.
Yeah.
But what do you guys think about Starfire and Red Hood?
Starfire looks she looks Hispanic-ish.
Okay.
She looks very ethnic in the face and the facial structure.
She's an alien, so she's as ethnic as they get.
As foreign as they come. It's like, yo, you're so foreign, you out of this world.
Yeah, she doesn't look like you're straight up modeled after like a, no offense, not being racist, typical Caucasian girl.
Not being racist, but racist.
Her design, outfit looks very Starfire-ish. Show as much skin as possible, and Red Hood looks.
I mean,
I guess I'd be excited to play her. I want to see first how she plays because, like, I'm going off of the images I have of Starfire from Teen Titans, the good Teen Titans, and I love Starfire in that show.
Teen Titans Go?
No, we don't talk about Teen Titans Go.
You guys, no offense, you guys haven't seen her in like the new DC animated.
No.
I've never seen her anywhere else except for Teen Titans.
No, she's very like the new Teen Titans Judas contract. She looks very. She can get it anyway. Red Hood's mask. I thought the eye holes were kind of on the small side, but he looks very much Red Hood. I noticed
He's got a Red Hood.
I noticed they didn't put the upside down bat symbol on his chest, but
it's like I'm cool with Red Hood being there because didn't Nate really want Red Hood?
Yeah, I just hope he's just not like another Deadshot character with the 2 guns. I hope he's kind of up close-ish with his guns.
Okay. So a shotgun.
Because he has 2 pistols, or 2 Glocks or whatever it is. So we'll see how he plays.
Right.
Sub-Zero, it looks like he has a sword and a sword.
A sword? What's a sword?
Sword.
Torch.
Or a dagger, whatever.
Okay.
So that's going to be interesting. But that pack wasn't the biggest thing I saw.
Yeah.
If you look at the end of the trailer,
because the silhouette, they showed other silhouettes of potential of characters.
I was really excited for what I saw on the left. I was like, "Oh snap! That's Black Manta. Okay, I'll probably play him when he comes out." And then I look over on the right, and I see somebody with a rice farmer hat.
Dog Welder.
You know what? Actually, I would rather have Dog Welder.
Welder, yeah.
Yeah, Dog Welder.
And Color Kid and Matter Eater Lad and
yeah.
But
we all know who this is.
For those of you who don't know, so meaning everybody, Dog Welder is exactly as the name implies.
Mm-hmm.
He's a welder of dogs.
Yeah.
He had a blowtorch in one hand and a dead dog in the other.
Because you know how NetherRealm just loves Dog Welder and not their, own characters.
Yeah.
I swear to God, if there's a third character in these packs, I'm going to be pissed at NetherRealm.
Nova Realm?
Yeah, NetherRealm.
Nova Realm.
So, but yeah, Raiden.
It could be Raiden.
Yay.
It could not be Raiden.
I
could
would
be-
like.
Who else could it be that looks like that?
It could be a redesign of a pre-existing comic character. You don't know.
Hey, he's right. It could be.
It could be,
It could
but
be. Yo, it could be Dog Welder, a redesigned Dog Welder.
It's just a hat made of dogs.
Yeah.
A lot of people are disappointed that the guy on the left of Raiden, they were saying like, "Oh, could it be Spawn?" But he does. They don't have the cloak thing, like the high collar for Spawn. So people might think it might be Beast Boy in a gorilla form. But
Beast Boy would be sick. I like Beast Boy.
yeah, have all the Teen Titans in there.
Yeah.
Except for Nightwing, because he's dead in Dickhead Universe, so we'll see who the rest of them are besides that.
Yeah. I'm just thinking, like, it being Dog Welder with a hat made of dogs. I just have that image in my head and I can't get it out.
Dear God.
Okay, so what else about Ninja?
Well, they did go over a breakdown on the Watchtower of the three characters. One was Darkseid. It looks like Darkseid's going to be predominantly a zoning character. His Omega Beams, you can meter burn and control it, as well as his super, you can actually control it. It looks like it lasts for like 30 seconds. So you can pretty much activate his super, have the Omega Beams go forward and then come back and then go up. So you can literally catch somebody off guard if they jump over the initial release of it. So hit somebody from the back. One of his loadout abilities, instead of shooting it straight, he turns around like this and hits you with a Omega Beam from behind. So I don't know how you can block that. I think you'll have to jump over that. And another one is he's able to, instead of boom tubing towards you or behind you, he can boom tube away.
Boom tube?
Yes. That's what they call the little teleport gates that him and Cyborg use. Boom tubes.
Does the boom boom in his room?
Mm-hmm. With the zoom zoom.
So he takes a dump in his room?
They also explain how his character power works. He has 3 different type of parademons. One is one that walks out from the background and explodes. You can also chain it into a grab, like you can grab and then release the explosion. One is a sky one that shoots a fireball or can tackle, and the next one is one that pops into the background and then boom tubes in front of you, does a quick like slam in your face and then leaves.
Okay.
Joe, they gave Green Arrow his boxing glove arrow.
Okay.
You can meter burn his character power and pull out boxing glove arrow, and that actually hurts. Does maybe like 10% or so.
Okay.
So, yep.
I didn't know he had a boxing glove arrow.
Yeah, that's one of the big things that everybody just like. Green Arrow, boxing glove arrow. One of his loadouts actually gives instead of a boxing glove, it's a bola. So he shoots it at you and ties you up. And then another one, he can shoot arrows from the sky. Kind of like...
Didn't he do that in the first game?
No, he can actually shoot it up in the sky, and then later it comes down from the ceiling.
So moving on to, I think, a fighting game that we all know. Good old Street Fighter V. They'll give him the 2 thumbs up. Because today, after a long wait, we finally got the official reveal for the next DLC character.
It was leaked prior, but now we got the official trailer.
It's official. We've seen gameplay, and it's not Abel, like I thought.
And it's not Byron.
And it's not Byron. It's Ed. Good old Eddie.
Good old Ed from Balrog story.
Yep. And like actually, on a little trivia fact about Ed, You remember Balrog's ending in 4, right, Joe?
No, because I never played the arcade with Rog.
So anyway, like it's when he finds Ed when he's like small child form.
What are you doing, Aaron? Stop.
Go for it. Keep going.
I know why he's doing it because Child Ed in Street Fighter 4 was voiced by Laura Bailey.
Put your
I've,
hand
ar-
on.
I've already dapped you. Anyway, so yeah, Street Fighter 5, they revealed Ed.
So we've understand that you like children. That's fine.
Oh,
Especially
see,
children
now you gotta take it
that
there.
voiced by girls.
Now.
Okay, so Joe, your thoughts on Ed?
I think he looks pretty sick. It's like I didn't know what they were gonna do with him at first. Like I remember the rumors saying that if he was in the game, he'd be like a really slow grappler type.
Yeah,
But
that didn't look slow to me.
that wasn't
didn't look
slow.
And
And
it
he
wasn't a grappler.
Not a grappler, no. He's got a little Steve Fox in him. He looks pretty sick. And
You hear
he's
that,
got
Nate?
Psycho
Another
Stream.
Tekken reference. Where you at?
He's got Psycho Stream. That V trigger's super sick. He looks awesome. I really want to play him.
Yeah.
The super looks really good too.
That super looked so good.
Yeah,
It was so sick.
But I mean,
This-
his default costume is not terrible, but it's not great. And like the only good costume is his story costume.
Yeah. Because we got like his default freaking Dalrog.
Dalrog, yep. That's a
And-
good name for it. I like that.
We got Dalrog,
And then we got
His
fucking
hoodie.
male stripper.
and then we got Stripper
Bison.
Bison.
Yep.
We got Chippendale Bison.
hmm
So anyway,
Yeah, this might be a character I might be able to commit myself to 100%.
We'll see.
did you hear about his what type of character he is, Joe?
No, I heard Adam, or no, I heard Mahad, a friend of mine in my Discord, talking about his inputs.
Yep.
And like how they're like double taps or something like that.
Yeah. I thought that was a little
Like he doesn't have traditional inputs.
yeah. So
I haven't looked up anything on that yet, so I don't know what it's supposed to be like.
it's like, oh, you can hit buttons and have stuff come out. It's like all his inputs are hands. Just mash all day.
Oh well, boy. So he can literally be a character that Billy can use.
You know, I was gonna say that earlier when I was talking to Al, but I was like, nah. I'll let somebody better than me.
No, Billy plays Colleen though.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, he's trying.
Got to get him over here one of these days so I can see. I can show him all my new tech.
Yeah, like no offense, Billy, if you watch this, but he doesn't know very much. He knows like the one combo, which is like EX hands into the backdash into the air grab. That's
Okay.
it. That's
At least he knows that. I mean, that's
Yeah.
easy enough.
because I showed him how to do that. Because like I don't know anything about Colleen. I mean, I don't know much
Her
with Colleen.
V skill with the ice on the floor.
Oh, the V
Yeah,
trigger.
V trigger.
Yeah,
V trigger.
he doesn't know how to use the V trigger. He just throws it out.
Mhm.
Sorry, Billy. Just
Yeah.
just saying it like it is.
But also to reiterate, the new CFN beta is coming this Thursday and
Yes.
running until Monday, I think.
Yep, it runs from the 11th
And
to the 14th.
Ed will be playable
for
both
free.
PC and PS4.
So,
So everybody will get to try them out.
for free,
Nice.
and I can try that new Geef.
Yeah,
Geef with a counter that I probably won't use very much.
yeah.
It's like it's
Are
very
they doing
situational.
something with
It's
Nash?
no, I don't think Nash has gotten much of anything. I think he got like a couple minor buffs, but nothing specific.
Yeah, it's nothing noticeable.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, Geef with that counter that I probably won't use very much, and the
Air
headbutt,
headbutt.
that air headbutt, stupid stun,
I
stunningly
lo-
stupid Geef.
It's like you can stun somebody in one combo. That's so dumb. I mean, it's pretty awesome actually, but it's so dumb.
It's great until it happens to you.
Yeah. Like if you land that on me, I'm just gonna put the controller down and walk out the door.
But so CFN second beta rolls from I think the 11th to the 14th. I think that's what it said.
Mhm.
And can play Ed, can try Ed for free. See how he plays. And I'll buy him because I'm at like 94,000 flight money. So,
Nice.
but yeah, I'm just glad that because like I watched that trailer because because you know how I feel about Ed. When you told me that the next character was Ed,
Yeah, you were not excited at all.
I was not excited at all. But then it's like that trailer. I'm like, oh man, his default's kind of dumb, or his default costume's kind of dumb. But seeing that gameplay though, I was like, wow.
Yeah, they
He's
got
Psycho Snatcher. Just get over here.
It's like he can pull opponents in towards him or pull himself towards them, right?
I don't know actually.
no. I think it looks like he pulls opponents.
I can read it. It's on Steam right now.
Let's see.
Psycho Snatcher. Ed releases psycho power from his palm, pulling himself or opponents depending on how long he charges it.
Aha!
Okay.
Okay.
See?
Oh, it is both. Neat. That's sick. Oh, I can't wait to play him.
Yeah. I did not think I'd be this excited about Ed.
And Psycho Stream. Oh my god, I love that Ultra in 4.
Yeah. Didn't you watch that trailer about five times?
I stopped counting after 13.
Yeah.
I think that music actually hyped it up a lot.
Yeah.
That-
Pretty
that-
sure-
I will say the music in that trailer was kind of cool.
It's pretty good. I don't think that's his theme. But...
I'm not one for the hip hop, but it was pretty good.
Yo.
Yeah, that's one bit of hip hop music that you'll never find on the Core app.
Yeah. Because, again, that Third Strike, though. Third Strike was
Yeah.
very...
Third Strike had some good music.
was hip-hoppy.
Mhm.
To appeal to people.
Now, Psycho Stream,
Yo, it's like Wooly said in the Fisticuffs. Yo, there's a lot of them playing the game now. They love it.
now the Psycho Stream, that's been
Psycho Stream was Decap Ray.
Decap Ray's
Oh.
Ultra 1. It's
Yeah,
the giant
okay.
orb she throws out that moves slowly.
okay.
The Purple Yoga Catastrophe.
Okay.
And that's his V trigger called Psycho Cannon.
It looks super sick. Good job, Capcom. Potentially. I mean, he looked good in the trailer.
Yeah. I'm noticing a lot of consistency with their new characters as opposed to their old characters. Like
That
everyone
being-
that came out from launch has been like kind of basic and not a lot with them.
Yeah.
And now all the DLC characters having like all these extravagant like different things and all these different options. It's like,
They're trying
they should have been like this at the start.
Yeah, somebody must be using their right brain to make up these characters instead of their left brain.
Thanks, Combo Fiend.
Cambo Fiend.
But, yeah. All in all, excited about Ed. Can't wait to try him. Capcom CFN beta rolls out. I'll be on it. Joel will be on it.
Yep.
You'll be on it when you're here.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Anything else to say about Ed or Street Fighter in general?
Nope. Not really.
You know?
All right. So let's see. We got some Overwatch news. A little bit. Apparently, patch came out. Or is it out or is it coming out?
I believe it's coming out.
Okay, so there's a patch, and let's see, Hanzo, Genji, and
And
Reaper
Reaper got buffs.
are getting some buffs.
Really?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yes.
doesn't have to do with like their wall climbing, and they can like shoot instantly after.
Yeah,
climbing.
there's no cooldown between attacking and climbing now.
Yep.
Because it used to be like you
Oh, that's
have,
kind of neat.
you would have to wait before you can go into an attack animation with Genji or Hanzo.
And Reaper, something about his Wraith form.
He got more his ammo refills after he comes out of Wraith form.
Reaper now reloads instantly after using Wraith form.
I guess that's kind of helpful.
Okay.
I don't play Edgelord, so.
Yeah, that's Billy's character.
Gee, I wonder why.
Yeah.
Which I think that you see more people using Reaper over Genji in pros, but that's to be expected because, dual shotters.
Because Genji has no friends.
In Genji, you have to be kind of precise, whereas Reaper, you can just fire.
Yeah.
Billy. Anyway, let's see. So Hanzo, Genji, Reaper, they're getting some buffs. And
Where's my May buffs? Why can't she skate on ice to
where's May anything?
Yeah.
Maybe you guys will get some.
I'm gonna fucking punch you. I'm gonna come down there and I'm gonna punch you.
Well, it is May. It's not over yet.
Watch.
I'm gonna punch you.
We're not
I'm gonna
even
punch you.
we're not in the middle of May yet. Maybe there's like 2 hefty buffs coming. Coming in May.
Anyway. Okay. So Soldier 76, Reinhardt, and Orisa are getting some nerfs.
Really?
Yep.
Mhm.
Orisa's fusion driver damage is reduced by 15%, and her protective barrier cooldown reduced to 8 seconds. Soldier 76 has his bullet damage decreased from 20 to 19, so it's not too bad, I think. And Reinhardt's Earth Shatter ultimate is now less powerful across the board. Mainly, they nerfed its ability to get vertical.
Okay.
So I believe if you're on places like on the second landing, what's that one stage? It's a western stage. You start off at the diner.
Oh, the Hollywood place.
Like Route 66 or whatever?
Yes, Route 66. And when I was reading this, you know that bridge on the top of the mountainside, like before you get to this, second checkpoint?
Yeah.
With the payload? I was thinking that if Reinhardt did that, it would no longer reach up to that second landing.
Okay.
Just to give some kind of height verification there.
Okay. Also, Nate put something in the document here. Apparently, Overwatch is a billion-dollar franchise to the surprise of nobody.
Mm-hmm.
$1 billion because loot boxes.
Yeah.
Speaking of loot boxes.
Yeah, apparently they released, like, in China, they released, like, the odds for the boxes. And let's see, where's that article?
So there was like one legendary every 15.
Yeah, every 13.5, I think it is, and stuff like that. But yeah.
Hey, that's not terrible. I mean,
It's
they're
not terrible.
legendaries.
Yeah.
But
So
What's that? Put it at out of 100. That's like what?
what, every 100? So that'd be 13%.
Yeah.
Numbers.
Yep.
I mean, I had to buy like 60 boxes to get my May skin, but you know.
Yeah. Took me 1 box. Even though it was the wrong color. That's still fine. It's still fine. The costume's still nice.
Yeah.
So Nate put in some Darksiders 3 news. Apparently that got revealed. I don't know, like, because you play any Darksiders, Joe?
Yes, I own both 1 and 2 on PC. I haven't finished either of them, but they're pretty good. I mean, the first one is like your typical like action RPG sort of. It's kind of like a Devil May Cry type of thing, with a decent story. And the second one is like that, except it's like more open worldy and has actual like loot system.
Okay.
And I enjoyed it quite a lot.
Okay.
And I remembered it was like talked about if they were going to make a third one, then the third one would be with Fury, which is a chick with a whip. And lo and behold, yes, it is.
Okay.
I was confused.
The first one you played as War, and the second one you played as Death. So in this one you play as Fury.
Oh, okay.
I was confusing Darksiders with another game.
Darkstalkers?
No, not Darkstalkers. Joe, you might remember there was like 2 characters. One was red and the other was blue, and they were kind of like ghouls or something like that.
Narc?
Maybe.
No.
It's definitely not.
They're ghouls?
Yeah, it kind of was like a dark, gritty, had like supernatural stuff with it,
Grabbed by the ghoulies.
or something like that.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, I'm not going to, because I don't care. So anyway, Darksiders 3, I mean, like, any excitement there, Joe?
Yeah. I mean, I enjoyed the first two. I mean, I still need to go back and finish them, but I'm excited to see how it looks.
Okay.
And if it carries over the same loot system type thing that the second one had, because I'm big on like loot fests.
Okay.
I love having a steady influx of new to keep me interested.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Sorry, Darksiders. I'm sure it's a good game. I think I have one of them from a humble bundle. I'll have to like check it out. But let's see. So I figured. Let's see. We talked about Ed. Okay, so I figured, give us something fun to talk about. Some of our stupidest moments in gaming. We're dumb people. This is well known. We're dumb.
Yeah.
So we've done some dumb stuff. We've played a lot of video games and we've done dumb stuff in them. And so I'd like to give you guys. Now, have you thought of anything?
I'm still burning.
Okay, so you guys can keep thinking. I'll start with this one because I thought of a pretty good one. I'm going to punch you. And as soon as I mentioned it, like it was GTA 5, and I was playing with Eric, and Eric wanted a Sand King.
Yes. Oh, I love this story. Please.
A Sand King is basically a Ford F 250.
It's something like that. It's a very large.
It's a very big truck. So Eric, I found a Sand King. I brought it to my garage, and then Eric was like, "Hey, I want one too because I want a truck." I'm like, "Okay, I'll find you one." So I find one, and I'm bringing it back, and I'm like, "Let me stop by Customs, the place you mod your cars and stuff." So I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna be an asshole, and I'm gonna put a car bomb in this car." Not a remote car bomb, just a normal one.
An ignition bomb.
An ignition bomb. So, and I drive it to Eric's apartment. Okay? I drive it to Eric's apartment, and I'm like, "Hey, I'm outside with your truck." And as I say that, I get out of the truck. And Eric is like, "Hey, I'm at Customs right now." And without thinking, I say, "Okay, I'll bring the truck to you." And I get back in the truck, and it blows up.
Oh my god! It's the best. It's the fucking best. I never get tired of that. Oh god. Whew. I wish I could remember some of mine. I know I've had quite a lot, but I don't remember anything like substantial. If you remember any of mine, please do tell.
Let's see. I want to say you're Mexican getting caught on a fence in Red Dead. Because there was that.
That was I don't know if that.
It's like I don't know if I would classify that as like straight up stupid.
It was a fail, but
It was a fail.
I don't think it was just like inherently stupid. Because I legitimately did it as like a joke.
A joke.
And it turned out to be amazing.
Oh, I think I remember one of mine.
Okay. You tell.
It was, let's see. We were playing AVP, right? It was Predator versus Aliens.
Mm-hmm.
It was you and your, what was it, Doki and another one of your friends.
I don't remember if Doki was in there. I think John was there.
You
Because
playing the Marines, yep.
yeah, John was Marines. I was Alien.
I was Predator.
Yep.
And we were playing full-on team battle.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, what was it, like 2 Marines versus how many, what was it, 2 Predators?
No, I think it was only one. Because like the Predators were OP, so like
Until they got nerfed.
yeah, it's like it was
yeah,
like
it was 2 Predators. I remember. It was
Okay.
2.
Okay.
And see, it was John and you in the same tunnel, and I was cloaked, so I was just like, "Oh, hey, let me just go around and kill Joe. No, kill John before he can get at Joe." So John's trying to hunt Joe down, and I see Joe about to, up on the ceiling trying to stalk John, and he was a little bit, maybe like 5 feet away from him.
Mm-hmm.
So I come up behind John, and I was like, hey, I'm going to go kill you, assassinate you. And right then, Joe's just like, oh, hey, I'm going to kill John by doing a little tail whip and pop his head off.
Mm-hmm.
John somehow moves out of the way, and I get hit by Joe's tail. And then John turns around and kills me, and then Joe jumps down and kills John.
It's a series of very fortunate events for me.
Oh, another okay. I don't know if this is it was stupid, but in a good way.
I remember. Okay, I have
okay,
my.
Go ahead.
All right.
You gotta say yours.
This one was this part of our day one Neo stream, or the demo.
Yes,
Neo stream.
yes, the Neo beta.
Yeah, where I was playing and I was struggling a little bit, and I finally got up to the first sub boss.
Mm-hmm.
The I forgot what it was called, but it was the Oni yokai or whatever. The dude that you need to kill to get the key to open up the gate for the village area where you get to the boat to fight the actual boss.
Uh-huh.
It took me maybe 1 or 2, 2 or 3 tries to kill the Oni, and I finally did. I picked up the key, walked to the gate, opened the gate, and I started walking forward. I'm like, yeah, this place is really pretty. And then I fall off the edge and die immediately.
Straight off a cliff.
Straight off the cliff.
It looked so because when I first saw it, because it didn't hit me that Joe was that dumb. Just walked off a cliff, because I literally thought that the game did it for him and just auto walked him off. I'm like, that's broken. That's bullshit. But then Joe said that he did.
That was pure stupidity. That was user error.
It's like, oh, you're dumb. Anyway.
Yeah, that was streamed, so you guys can watch that happen on our channel.
Or maybe I'll be nice and I'll pipe it in when I edit this.
Oh yeah, do a little flashback, woo, and there it is.
Maybe not. Maybe I'll just be an asshole and not do it. So
wasn't there one good moment I had with a rocket launcher when we all were playing 4-player co-op Halo?
Well, we're not talking about good moments. We're talking about stupid moments.
No, I'm talking about stupid moments.
No, he said dumb. He said dumb.
Yeah, I killed all of us with a rocket launcher by accident. Because I was about to shoot a Covenant with a rocket launcher, and one of you guys jumped in the way and blew us all up in the face.
Speaking of blowing us all up,
there was a certain incident involving a forklift
in Halo Reach where we were at Jeff's. I don't think you were there, because I know it was me, Joe, Jeff, and Eric. I think. Yep. And
I was tired.
Somebody was very, very tired.
I was tired as fuck.
So Joe was just being an absolute delight.
I was loopy as fuck.
And
it was pretty great.
We were playing on I think on Legendary.
Yeah, we were. I think we were trying to get a lasso.
Yeah. So lasso. Legendary also goes on. So anyway, Joe gets on this forklift, and I'm like, oh my god, he's going to get us killed.
Here I come to save the day.
So me, I don't even know why. Probably just to try to get him off. I melee smacked the forklift. Not even not over and over. Maybe 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, I think it was 2. It survived a grenade explosion just prior to that.
And because we were all surrounding the forklift, because I don't know if Jeff and Eric were trying to escort you or trying to get you off the forklift. But I remember I was behind the forklift, and I smack it a couple times, and it blows up.
The forklift blows up and kills all 4 of us at once. Setting us back to a previous checkpoint.
So it's all Joe's fault, because had he not gotten on that goddamn forklift to begin with,
was what we needed to save the day. The Covenant would have never seen it coming. What is this foreign vehicle driving towards us?
That reminds me, or that actually gives me an idea for a question. What was the hardest Halo campaign that we played? Campaign on Legendary that we played. Do you remember?
Probably 4s. No, Reaches was pretty bad.
Reaches were pretty bad.
But what about the big team battle you had with Jeff and the Warthog?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, the one where the three of us were in the Warthog?
Well, no. The one where you went to go save Jeff and ended up running him over.
Oh, that was that a Warthog? I thought it was a ghost.
Oh, maybe it was a ghost.
Yeah, because he was like I was in a ghost, and we were in.
Oh, yeah,
Hemorrhage.
it was a ghost. I remember the clip now.
We were in Hemorrhage, which is basically reaches Blood Gulch in the
Valhalla.
Yeah.
And
It's been like under 4 names.
yeah. So
Beaver Creek.
I see Jeff fighting this dude, and like I'm like Jeff's gonna die. I'm gonna say so. I speed boost towards him. He kills the guy, and I run him over. And then another clip. I should just download all these clips from my Facebook and pipe them in. So
That'd be pretty good.
another time we were on that icy big level in Reach. I don't remember what it's called.
I have no idea what it was called.
So it was me and Jeff and Joe, and I'm driving around the Warthog, and like Jeff is gunning, and I pick up Joe. He's in the
The passenger side.
and Joe picks off a couple dudes with his DMR. Jeff guns a couple people. We round the corner, and there's a Wraith, and the three of us legitimately scream Wraith, and like an idiot.
We slam on the brakes and try to go in reverse, and then it kills us.
Yep.
Do you guys remember any of mine besides the 2 I brought up?
I know you've had some pretty dumb ones, but I don't remember anything
I
specific.
don't remember.
A lot of them were in Halo.
Yeah. I remember another. It was pretty dumb, but it was kind of like it was like dumb. It was good dumb, where I think it was like the first time we tried the MKX DLC. So me and Joe were playing Bo Raicho,
Yeah.
and
Yes.
me and Joe, we love the drunk man.
Yep.
That's pretty good. Where you know how he could puke and
Mm-hmm.
and he can but in MKXL he can drink and meditate to up his attack power, whatever. So me and Joe were playing Bo Raicho Mirror, and like the more you drink, the more you can throw up, and so like Joe is like comboing me, and then he throws up, and then I'm like, oh my god, he's throwing up. Now's my chance to attack. And I go to hit him, and I throw up.
I remember that actually.
It was the best. It was just simply the best.
Because it's random when you throw up, right?
Yeah.
No, it's time based.
Oh,
Like
is it?
after, yeah, I think after you drink up to level 3, like it takes like about like maybe 8 seconds or so before
Okay.
like it like purposely makes you vomit.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's kind of like Jason's unstoppable mode where he gets hyper armor, and then after a couple of seconds he slumps over to recharge.
Actually, I can see Spawn being introduced in Mortal Kombat over Spawn being in a DC game.
Yeah, but I don't think they're gonna be like. Unfortunately, I don't see any more DLC coming for X.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, because
Yeah.
MKX is really good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying Injustice 2 isn't gonna be good, but MKX was very, very good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
As far as quality wise, it's the best modern fighter out there right now.
but remember that time we were playing Halo Reach, and I threw a sticky grenade at Eric, and he went into armor lock for like a split second
Yeah.
and launched the sticky grenade back at me and killed me.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, that reminds me. That was another clip of we were playing on I think one of the new maps, and Eric was coming at me with a ghost,
yep.
and I went to hijack the ghost, and he boosted it so that when he got knocked off, I went straight off the cliff and died.
That's right. I remember that. That was great.
So
Yeah.
I couldn't even be mad at that.
Oh, this isn't stupid, but another Halo memory. Remember?
Shout out
sure-
to the Halo podcast.
Yeah. We went from being the Injustice podcast to the Halo podcast. But there was a certain game type in Halo 4 that we all really liked playing.
SWAT?
Nope. A certain custom game type.
Oh, Griffball?
Nope. Boogeyman.
Oh, Boogeyman, aka Slender.
Okay, so you never Aaron never played Boogeyman. So Boogeyman is a variant of the Flood, which is infection.
Yep.
Where basically the infected couldn't be killed, but I'm trying to
They
remember.
move super slowly,
Super slow,
and they were given Promethean vision so that they could see where you were, and whenever you saw him, he would be glowing red, and it would be terrifying.
and then and the only thing you have is a plasma pistol, which basically is your flashlight.
Yeah, and the map was comprised of just rocks.
It was
I don't remember what map it was made on, but it was a map that was literally just an enclosure of rocks everywhere.
So you
couldn't. It was dark as fuck.
Yeah, you couldn't kill him, and you had to survive for like 2 minutes, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
And it was frightening. It was like literally.
I screamed so loud
because one round. It's like basically judging on Joe's reaction. It's like because if he was the infected, if he was the boogeyman, he'd like
the maniacal laughter of the power hungry.
But then it's like the next round, he's not the boogeyman, and shrieks
like a schoolgirl.
But
it was a great time.
That game mode was
that was something else.
It was something else. That because Halo 4, man, like it just had a lot of good custom game types.
Oh yeah.
There was Boogeyman. There was Binary Slayer.
Yep.
There was Super SWAT Crisp. So that was from Reach.
Yeah.
Which one was it that I got that helmet in like 2 weeks? Was that 5 or 4?
That was 4. I think I'm the only one who had 5 because I had the 1. Joe played it, but on my 1. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Halo hasn't been the same after 4.
Yeah, it's like 5's multiplayer was great.
I wish I got to play it more.
5 story was not the best, I'll admit, but the multiplayer was fantastic. Like Warzone.
Did 5 have the classes too, like the different types?
Yes.
Yes.
It had loadouts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it had like a lot of different ordnance and stuff that you could call in.
Mm-hmm.
And they had like in one of the game types, it was like specifically geared to where you would play well and then get acquisition points to start buying some of the higher leveled gear and like the better weapons and the better vehicles that you could start in. And it was a really good system. I enjoyed that game type a lot.
Yeah, it's like they had the microtransactions where you could buy the rec packs, or you could just earn points to get the rec packs in the game and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it was really well done. And
unfortunately, it's just on the 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. If only they brought that shit to Windows, because Microsoft and Windows.
Yeah.
Like, Forge. It's on the Windows. Forge is there.
It's like,
where's Halo?
It's like, give us the multiplayer, or even like just give us the story, because I might care about the story more if I could play it co-op with friends.
Yeah.
It's like
that reminds me, I need to re-download Forge and see if it'll actually run this time.
Because that Forge mode, it's like I remember when I told Jeff that it was gonna be they were bringing Forge to PC. He was like excited, obviously, because Jeff is the Forge guy for anyone who doesn't know.
Jeff spent the most time in Forge out of all of us.
Yeah, and he got really good at it. And the Halo 5 Forge, like they always say this, but they gave you every single tool you ever need. On the same note, speaking of Jeff for a second, for anyone who cares, so probably Nate when he listens to this or watches this, Jeff got a PS4.
Yeah,
congratulations! Shout out to Jeff.
Jeff is back in the console game.
Yeah.
So he can play Overwatch. But let's see. Any other dumb things we can think of? I'm still feeling the sting of shame from my truck.
There was that one dumb thing I did in Street Fighter 4 where I was Ken and you were Balrog. And
that's right.
You threw out Balrog's Super,
Ultra
I think?
The Super Ultra.
Yeah, and I jumped over it and tried to dash into punish with Ultra 1. Ultra 1 being the Shin Shoryu, which goes straight up and not forward.
Yep.
And I didn't go far enough, and I just went straight up. Nothing near me, nowhere.
And I just did random headbutt and killed you.
Yep.
Got anything?
That's about all I remember.
Yeah,
I'm trying to remember.
same here.
That's all I got. I think that's about it. Unless you gentlemen have anything else to add about anything.
Nope.
Anything? All right. So, I guess we'll wrap it up on that note because it's food time, I think, and I'm kind of hungry.
Yeah,
Mhm.
mine too.
All right.
Food
so,
baby is hungry.
Yep. So, didn't you say that the other day?
Yeah.
Shout out to the dumb lady who decided to block the freaking grocery aisle.
Yeah.
Putting you on blast, bitch.
Whoever you are.
Whoever you are. So until next week, I'm Al,
I'm Aaron.
I'm Joe.
and we'll see you next week.
Maybe.
Hopefully.